Hey everyone, it's Michael here at Home Health Success Academy. Welcome to another of our video series where we talked about what to give and how to be able to stand out when you're marketing your company out there. So, as you guys see here, it's a custom shirt, right? So, if I'm going to be working and trying to deal with a director of nursing, this is something that I may give them if I see that the DON is the decision maker to be able to provide referrals. Or you might be working with nurses, for example, in a hospital who's in charge of the discharges for patients. Or you might be working with a nurse who is the office manager for a doctor's office. These are great ideas, and custom shirts are so amazing. And so we have to understand, although, that custom shirts can be more expensive than what we're typically giving away. I truly recommend that the cost for what you give does not pass $5 as a maximum, but at the same time, in average, I want you to be giving something away every time you do a follow-up and a visit. That's not going to go more than $1.50, $2. And so what I've done to be able to reduce the cost when I'm actually going to give out a custom shirt, and a lot of companies out there, they want to give a shirt that has their company's logo. And other than the fact that it's a shirt with your company logo that you would wear, are there any other shirts that somebody gave you with their logo, with their information, that you actually wear all the time? The answer to that is no. And so, in average, it's going to be a no for most people. Or you might wear the shirt at home or when you're doing gardening or some workouts. Now, what we do is that there's a lot of companies out there that you can open up your own t-shirt store and have people go into that website and custom make their t-shirt, and then you can sell it for them for $19, but the cost for you is $12 so that you can actually make a profit. So I've linked up with several of those type of companies in the past, and by doing that, I'm getting the printing of the shirt at a lower cost. So it's going to cost me $12 instead of $19. But what I've actually learned as well is that what I ended up doing was that we purchased a vinyl cutter, right? So there's a vinyl cutter that you can purchase out there, and then you can start designing your own t-shirts. And so the cost of printing our own t-shirts now was costing us less than $4 because we can buy wholesale t-shirts for $1.50, $2. Sometimes you can even go to Walgreens and they have a dozen shirts for $10 or $12, depending on the pricing. And so we would buy these shirts and then we would then custom print directly on these shirts ourselves. And so the cost for these shirts were pretty much very low. So we can actually put our own design in there. We're gonna put a little saying, like, for example, if I'm going after a social worker, I'll create a shirt that says social workers are the best, and then give that shirt to the social worker, the discharge planner later on. So it's more ideal for them and targeting them and saying thank you because you guys are the best. If we need to be more detailed, we'll put their name in there. So let's say I'm trying to target Janet, who's a discharge planner. Social workers are the best, but Janet is even better. Something like that to make it stand out. And she's going to want to actually wear that at work. But so the question is, where do we put our logo in it? Which we will. We're going to put a quick logo either on the sleeve area or in the top of the back, a real small one, something that they can say, I can wear this, but at the same time as I'm not really stamping the company that marketed to me. So custom shirts are some of the most amazing things, and you can actually create custom shirts for the cheap, labor that you guys can create yourself. So what I ended up doing is that I'll print out the custom heat transferred items myself on my vinyl cutter that I purchased. I purchased a nice vinyl cutter for $299, and it's really, really cheap, and that's brand new. And if you want more information about that, let us know. I can definitely send you guys a link on how you guys can do that. And so I pre-printed ahead, I pre-cut it myself, and it is ready to go on the typical stuff that we give away without custom names in there. And the person in the office who's answering the phones when they're not busy, they're the ones who's pretty much heat pressing that over shirts. So while they're trying to answer phone calls, if there's a slow time, they can start making some of these shirts. We've even used these shirts to help brand for our company as well, where we expect our nurses, our home health aides, our therapists, our caregivers, our homemakers to actually wear uniforms with branded shirts. So there's so many things you can use a vinyl cutter and heat transfer for your company, not just for marketing to the people that can give you referrals, but to at the same time help you with your branding with your team and um, your workers for your organizations. You can do heat transfers on a scrubs, right? If your nurses are wearing scrubs every day, or you can put it on a scrub smock, right? Those jackets that nurses wear that are matching their scrub sets. So one thing you have to understand is that what can you do that is making yourself stand out? And this is one of the best ideas and actually one of the best investments you can actually do for your company is to actually buy a vinyl cutter, and it's cheap. So a vinyl cutter will, like I said, will cost you $300. You're going to be printing shirts for under $3. That includes the shirt itself. You can brand it yourself, your company, through your employees wearing this as a uniform and making sure that they wear it when they do their visits and they do their care. And at the same time as you can create shirts that is pretty much customized for the potential referral sources that you're trying to target. So if you guys want more information about vinyl cutters and the type of vinyl cutters that we use for my organization, just go ahead and give us a contact. We definitely want to be able to work with you guys, show you guys what you can do to make yourself stand out. Like, honestly, what can you do to make yourself stand out? That is one of the most important things that you need to do in this industry. And I hope this video can help you guys out. This is Michael with Home Health Success Academy. Always know that home health marketing is easy when you know what you're doing.